Fan Tai Sui. Fan Tai Sui. One of the most deadly problem everyone should know. It's a new year coming up again soon. Yeah, Chinese New Year usually falls on February, something like that, and sometimes it's January, sometimes February, and during that time period, a lot of people talk about Fan Tai Sui. You wonder why? It's something that everyone knows. It is a big deal. And they might have some kind of different explanation for it of what it is, but it doesn't matter what the explanation is. It is a big deal. If you fall in the list of Fan Tai Sui, you are in trouble. That year it's going to be rough. So let's dive in. Hi, I am Ji Sifu, a Taoist master from Lineage, and we practice Samlo Taoism, the power of purity. I have been teaching Taoist magic and helping people deal with spiritual problems for over 3 decades. If you want to learn Taoist magic from home, you are in the right place. Let's begin. Fan Tai Sui. The word fan is like you offended the Tai Sui. It's a name. That means the Tai is the great and Sui is like age. Now, the thing is, what is a Tai Sui? There are many different versions out there. Some say it's this, some say it's that. Well, here we'll tell you the Tai Sui is actually your Yuen Sun, your spiritual planetary body. It's yours and yours. It's like not shared. But because of the year that you're born, the place of where your Yun San is has a relationship with what we call the major lock, which is like how the actual system circulate. So the main thing is your Taisui or your Yun San is like the server. Okay, for example, you have your phone, you run the 4G network, connect to your phone provider. That provider is like that Yun San of yours. Fan Tai Sui means that year, due to some whatever reason, you're not getting signal. Your body right here is the phone. The Tai Sui is over there, the Yun San. You have issue with it. You have issue connecting. So you can have issue. Fan Tai Sui can be like affecting your birth year, month, day, or time. You look at the um, date of birth. First of all, convert that to the Chinese calendar, and then you find out the what we call the stems and branches combination. You look at the branches, and if the branches of the four has somewhat relationship with the Fan Tai Sui list of the year, that means you're clashing with the elements. That means you're being affected. Now, of course, you might not even know how to calculate all that. So you can send email to me. I can do it for you for free and check up the situation and tell you are you on the list for 2026. Okay, just email me and I'll help you. And it's a free thing because you're not getting anything anyway. So I'm just going to tell you are you on the list and how bad you're affected. Now, the year, month, day, and time. If you have only one element that is on the list, it's not so bad. If you have like two or more, it's getting worse. The more element, Fan Tai Sui, the worse your luck is for the year. What we mean by the luck is how your life will be as a pattern. So you can look at it this way. The most deadly one is the year. If the year is Fan Tai Sui, you get a huge impact. So look at it this way: year, month, day, time is referring to how things will be in 4 stages for you. The year is like what will come to you. So it's a totally new thing coming over. So if you're Van Heiser, well, what you get could be very bad. Okay? The month is the process of how you work with this element. The day is the result that you get out of it. And then the time is okay, you got the fruits, you got the result. How will this be consumed? How will this affect the next? Let me give you an idea. So, the year, I have an opportunity coming to me for a new job because it's fantastic. This might be not even happening. Oh, so you don't even have an opportunity. Oh man, yeah. Or it could be like you have opportunity, but this is not a good job. You will get job, but it's not a good job. Something coming to you is not good. Now, the month fantasy will be like, I got the job. Now we're interacting, we're working within the job, right? The process is very painful. Lots of backstabbing, struggling. My computer break down, and so many things happen in the middle while you're in the works. If your day is fantastic, will be the end result. So you worked, struggled, right? The end result is like, for example, every month you get your salary. Okay, the time you get your salary, things happen. It just delay. Something's not working, or maybe after you have done all that work, people are not appreciating it, and so on. So that affects the final outcome. The time is after that. What will happen next? What will lead to later? So because of the salary, I use the salary to buy something else. And that something else is always bad. Like I use it to buy a car, the car breaks down, pick a wrong one, like that. It's just chain reaction, right? So Fan Tai Sui, this problem, if you have all 4 elements in the list, it's pretty bad. I personally have faced this issue myself, and there's a year that was really fantastic, and I don't believe it would be that bad. And turned out it was like pretty bad. Lots of hiccups. And so I will say, if you have one or more fantastic element, it's always a good idea to deal with it. Like it is a big thing. You're right. Like it's always a good idea to do something about it and not just ignore it. Because no matter what the explanation people give you of what it is, why so and so, you're still on the list. It doesn't matter why, you're still on the list, right? The formula of like finding out who is Fantasio is the same for like all the other sects and other lineage, right? It's the same, it's universal. So it doesn't matter you believe it or not. If you know you're on the list, do something about it just in case, right? Do something about it. Now, what do we do if we Fantasio? Fantasy means you and your source of life is not getting good connection. So it's like, oh, my 4G network is not working. What do? You get your Wi-Fi out, right? So you need a second source. So that's why a lot of people out there, they will go to a temple or something and get help from that source. Some people will worship a Tai Sui deity, and they will put their name and info there so that they can channel in the power from that one to their home. Now, in our lineage, if you come to us for help, we also have that kind of help for you. So you can use our sect as the second source. And we also have the Tai Sui deity over here. You can get a full talisman, which allows you, it's like, the Apple tag, the little thing, the tag. Yeah, it's like a tag. right? You carry the food and you kind of tag yourself. So in another way, you can kind of say, because I have this tracking here, right? The gods over there can track you and can provide you or send you help when you need it. So whenever you're in need of help, in need of a blocking of impacts or whatever, the god is can track you down. So you need a Fan Tai Sui FU talisman, right, to put it on your body. I would say it is also wise to get a second one to put it at home. You tape it at the entrance, near the entrance, and that will help you to dissolve the fantasy issue. That like when your Yuen Sun is trying to transmit the power to you through your house. This is like the filter that filter out the noise. And also for our disciples or some of the believers, they might want to even have an altar set up at home and they can worship the Tai Sui deity through this special thing that we make, which we call the God seat. And it's like a temporary statue, but it's not a statue, it's like a piece of paper. And you set up a temporary altar for 1 year to worship that as your God. So every day you go invest, and instead of getting the help directly from our source here, long distance beam to you, right? You have like a battery at home. So you don't need to get the power from here all the time. You have a battery at home. You get power from here too, but the battery is at home all the time. It's yours. So you if you feel like, oh my goodness, like this year is very bad, you can invest more into that altar and you can use that altar to protect yourself and even your whole family. One family only need one of that altar at home for the year. So it's pretty good, right? And that is yours. You can invest more into it if you need more help. Okay, so that thing is called a Tai Sui Sun White, the god seat of the Tai Sui deity. So yeah, that's how you can deal with it. And if you need help, you can contact me. Go to our website, click the contact, and email me. Remember, the checkup for the Fan Tai Sui is free. But if you want to get the full or use the Tai Sui altar, you can go to our website, take a look at the full talisman section, or you can just email me and I'll guide you to the right page and you can get it from there. Okay, so time is up for today. We'll see you in the next video. If you want to learn more, go to teenagedragon.com. Bye bye.